So some people may find my solutions a little bit, I wouldn't say risky, but innovative. But let's face the fact that, if we exchange Manhattan for Taipei, we get back Manhattan. Manhattan, you are not attached, spiritually, the Jewish people never had any point in Manhattan before the Netherlands, went with the Spanish crown, right? Amsterdam, the Kingdom of Spain, was the Kingdom of Netherlands for 160 years, something like that, the years they were allowed to cross the Atlantic Ocean and establish in North America, right, with the help of the King of Spain, right? And the King of Spain, and also, is you have the only thing you have like is the Statue of Liberty, and was a present from Eiffel, right, and the French, right, and they give you as a present, but it was paid by Napoleon, and Napoleon killed the guy that financed American freedom, the independence. That was the King of France, that actually is Basque, was Basque, was Basque, and he ruled Spain and France, that family, the Basque, we are in one side and in the other side of the mountains. You understand? And at that moment, we were already there. Yes, so the Statue of Liberty was paid by a guy that killed the guy that financed your freedom. If that was the goal of the independence, I guess, right? Or at least avoid paying taxes to the King of France, right? Or the King of England, sorry. So anyways, the attachment you have shown to, further than a couple of Woody Allen's movies, Annie Hall and all that, I don't want to minimize the last 200 years or something like, well, the 50 years after the Second World War, but oh yeah, and you build the electricity and the subway. It's already done in London too. It's great. I mean, you have it. But what I want to say is that maybe there is a solution with because we cannot print all the dollars the Chinese have in the bank right now. We cannot do that, and you need friends, and I think I don't know what is going to happen. But if somebody begins to print Chinese dollars, and we begin to say we will only accept Chinese dollars in the rest of the world, the Chinese dollars have a value because they produce stuff, but I don't see a Jewish guy building an Apple itself, you know what I mean? So how many Apple things can you do by yourself? With a screwdriver you can take